Hey guys, what's up? Today will be a video of how to change your AC compressor. So I have a used compressor right here, and it's also going to be how to change your belt, not belt, your hose for the right radiator hose right here. So let me get some flash into it. So over here, I don't know if you can see the compressor, but it got deformed, it got messed up, and it rubbed the hose and messed the hose up. So this is a 2018 Malibu. I don't know how that happened, but that's what happened to the car. And as you see, there's not a lot of space. I can hardly get my hand on there, so we're gonna have to figure this out along the way. So you want to connect your gauge, make sure you connect your gauge to the system to check the pressure in the system. Make sure you don't have any pressure in the system when removing the AC compressor. So if you have pressure, you can go ahead and remove the pressure from the vehicle, but if you don't have no pressure, you can move forward with this job. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and raise the car up in the air and look underneath and see if we find anywhere we can work and take out this AC compressor and change the hose. I can't even see the hose from up top. I just can see the part that already messed up. So let me go ahead, because what this do, what it will do is the compressor messed up, rub the hose start leaking, and then it leak out all the antifreeze out the car, and then your car will start to overheat, and then you can blow your engine like that. So this is a very important fix. If you're leaking anything, you should fix it on your car. All right guys, so we're underneath the car now. As you can see, have some oil leaking, but it looks like it's just leaking from the oil filter, so maybe you just need to tighten up a little bit more. All right, so let's get to the job. This is the AC compressor right here. This one along with 3 hoses, so with 3 bolts. So you have one right here, one above that on top, and one right here. And we also have this this plug right here we're gonna remove. So remove this plug. So that's how you remove the plug. Pull this back, squeeze this, pull that. The same thing for this plug right here. Pull that, squeeze this, and pull back on it. We need to remove the tensioner. We need to remove the belt, so we need to take off the tension off the belt. And right now we're working. We probably need to remove this guard right here because every space count, but let's see if we can work around it so far. So let's do that. So I'm looking at it, it looks like it's best to get the belt from get the tensioner from the top, or maybe not. I'm gonna get it from right here. All right guys, so if you look right here, I removed the belt. All I needed to remove the belt is this right here that's on the tensioner. There's a hole in the tensioner that fit at 3/8 drive ratchet handle. So put that in there, turn turn it counterclockwise. If you're facing it like this, you turn it counterclockwise. All right, so from this handle you want to turn it like this to loosen the tension on the belt. Take the belt off from the AC compressor. I'm gonna go ahead and remove these 13mm right there, and there's also a 13mm on the hose on the AC line right here that I gotta try and remove some way somehow. And there's another 13mm that I have to remove at the top. Alright, I can feel this one right here. I know I can remove this one right here. I probably can remove this one right here. And on the top side, I can't feel the other one on the top. But I know it's there somewhere. So basically, that's what it looked like. So you're gonna have one right here, a 30mm, and one in the back right here. And I can feel this one, but the space is so tight I can't feel this one. So let's go to the top of the vehicle. Alright guys, so I'm at the top. It's my first car, so I'm still trying to figure it out. So what I'm gonna do is remove this, try to remove this, and remove the fan also, because if I remove the fan, it will give me a lot more space to work with. But I can see where this piece can come out. So I'm gonna remove this upper radiator support right here, and I'm gonna have to take up this black piece right here also. So let's get started on those. Alright, so I'm just gonna start cutting the video a lot because this seems like to be a long job and I don't want to bore you guys with the whole process. So, but I won't miss any important step. So to remove, you're gonna have to remove all these screw right here to remove the black piece, and it's gonna be T15 torque. So just like that, that's how you're gonna remove all of them. All right. Alright guys, so I removed all the screws already. Put them in a container so you don't lose them. You can just lift up on this. Just lift up on this. And then the bumper itself can get lifted up over this, because we're gonna try and take out that black metal piece also. So it's look like it's gonna be 10mm. So let's take out that. Alright guys, so right here I remove all the 10 screws, 10mm, put them somewhere safe where you can get them. At the edge of the bumper there is gonna be a 10mm right here, so we just need to remove it on both ends. And once we remove those, we can remove the top part of the bumper somewhat. Alright, let's get to that part. Alright guys, so the compressor start making noise. Hope you can bear with me in this one. So once you remove that screw right there, you want to push down and out, so you can lift up the top part of the bumper like this. Same thing on this side. Remove the 10mm that goes right here. Push down and out, and it will remove just like this, and this piece come off. So we gotta put this on when we put the rest of the stuff back together. So once this is off like this, all right, now we can remove this right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and remove this piece. So the next step is to remove this bracket right here. It looked like it can be removed, so we're gonna remove it. We need to unplug the airbag sensors, just like that. This we can leave it like that. It's just 10mm. We can take it off just like this. And this is the latch for the hood. Like that. You can't let it hang right there. This one right here, we just pull it out from there. Get a clip puller for that. Get a clip puller. Take that out right here. This we gotta remove this radiator bracket, because we still haven't got to the compressor down here because it's so far down and we have no space. So we just have to remove all these right here. So basically I'm gonna remove this right here, 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 and then I'll be right back. You already know how to remove your clip for your airbag computer, because I showed you right here. For your airbag impact module, for your airbag impact sensor, I should say. Alright guys, so we remove everything that's touching this. These brackets, you can just pull up on it like this. That's for the right side, pull up on this. That's for the left side, and make sure nothing is touching this. Pull up on this right here, and we can just get it out of the way like that. So we can just unplug this right here also. Now we can just move everything out the way. So just move everything out the way. So I'm looking at this piece to see what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm just gonna leave it. The next step is to brace this over like this, and this will give you enough room to work. We probably need to take out the fan, but let's see. Alright guys, so we have room to go down here and get this 13mm that goes on the compressor. So you're gonna need to take it off. Alright, and then I'll get back to you, because I don't want to make the video too long. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, help me grow. Alright, so guys, I removed the AC line from the compressor. Still don't have anywhere to work. Just come back a little bit, but I still don't have anywhere to work. So now I'm removing this right here. So I'm going to remove the intake tube for from the turbo right here, and this is stopping it from going up. So I'm going to remove this thing right here. Alright, and get this part up and out the way. And once that's out the way, we can go ahead and remove we probably need to remove this right here, and then we can remove the hose and the compressor. So let's get to that part of the video. So you want to remove this flathead screwdriver on both sides, and this right here, you can have, if you have the tools to go in there, you can use that tool, or you can remove it using a T25 torque, because they have a screw that goes here that's a T25, so you can remove it that way, and this will pull right out. Alright guys, so down here you have two little clips right here. You just push them in like this and pull on this hose that comes from the intercooler. So you just want to get the clips back. Or you might just need to take it all the way out. See if I can push down on it. So you just need to work it back like that. Alright guys, so this is what it looked like when the clip is locked. Get some light right there. This is what it looked like when the clip is locked. So you just push back on both sides like this. So you push it until the clip, then you pull back on it. Alright, so then we have more room to work. So that hose right there, we're gonna need to remove it. So let's get the hose clamp tool and remove that. Alright guys, so this is what I use. I will leave a link in the description for that also. Go ahead and take off the hose from there. The hose is no good, so I'll probably just cut it off and don't be bothered with the with that. So that's how it look down there guys. We don't have a lot of space, but we working with the space we have. So once we remove this hose right here, then we're gonna remove the AC compressor, and once the AC compressor out, we're gonna raise the vehicle up and remove the hose from the bottom. Alright guys, so we gotta get down in here with this and pull this like that. Because the rubber is baked onto the metal, so that's what I'm trying to pry off. You can see me doing like this, so I get it to start moving already. So that's good. Just gotta pry my way around it, and also make sure you have something underneath the car to catch any remaining antifreeze or coolant. Everything is so tight packed down here, my hand can't even go around the holes. I should have just cut it off and be done with it, but because I want to show you guys how it's done, I don't cut it. Alright, can't hear the water come out, coolant come out, but I have something on here to catch that. So let's go ahead and bring that up. Unplug this right here. So there's something over the screw. I just pull it off. So this was over the screw, so that's why I couldn't feel the screw. And I was trying to feel the screw. So let's get the 13mm down there and let's take that off. Alright guys, so I removed the 13mm and it's a nut that hold this bracket right here. So once you remove that bracket, you're gonna see a studs down here, and that studs will be a problem to take the compressor off. So what I'm thinking to do is just to remove the whole studs. And to remove the studs, you're gonna need a 5mm socket. It should fit right on the studs, and you can back out the studs like that. Alright. Alright guys, so you can see the coolant running out already. I guess my battery dead from my light, so I removed the studs. The studs didn't come all the way out, so I just leave it where it come out. And I'm gonna remove these 13mm right here. Alright, I'm gonna use 13mm wrench because this is not working out right here. Alright guys, so once you remove those three right there, you can just come back. You can just come down like this, and I gotta remove this clip right here that I forget to remove. So remove that and the compressor will come right out. Alright guys, so this is the compressor, and this is the compressor also. So this is what it should look like, and I don't know what happened to this one. It seems like it's freeze, so you can see the whole thing spin right there. You can see the bolt is spinning. This one can't spin, so it freeze and it burned out and it got deformed, and this part rubbed on the belt, so that's why the belt, and not the belt, rub on the hose, so that's why the hose got a cut and leak out the antifreeze. Alright, so I don't know what happened. Ask me no question, I tell you no lie, but that's what it is. Alright guys, so it's time for me to get up in here and take out that clip right there to take out the hose, because now we can see what really happened to the hose right here. You can see that it's got destroyed from the pulley. So let's take that hose out. Alright guys, so put the clamp on the hose, clamp it, put the clamp puller on the hose and clamp it and pull out, and the hose should come out like this. So this is what really happened to the hose. And I make a mess. It got away when I was pulling the hose out, but I will clean that up. But this is what happened. This is what happened when the pulley get bad and rub on it. Alright, so we gotta go back to the car now and start putting up the parts. Alright guys, so we have the new hose right here. And go ahead and remove that. Once we remove the hose from here, we want to make sure it's the same kind of hose. So we're gonna get the whole hose. So yeah guys, it's the same. We just gonna have to transfer over the clamp. So put the clamp where the clamp goes. Transfer over this one right here. And then we're gonna transfer over the other one. So we get this one off here. And we're gonna put it at the top. Yes, sir.
I have to cut them.
Huh?
And use this one. It's like it's burned.
Yeah, you gotta cut it. Once the airbag deploy, you gotta cut it. You gotta cut the
Why you
wire.
don't tell me that?
Yeah, it's okay.
I told you, why you didn't tell me that?
Oh. Alright guys, sorry about that, but yeah, this is the hose clamps where they're supposed to go. I'm gonna go ahead and install the hose. So you just reverse the process, even though it's draining. So I'm just gonna let it drain for a little bit, and when it stops draining, then I'll get back to do the work. All right. Yeah guys, so the water or the coolant stopped draining. So what next is to get the hose and install the hose on the lower part of the radiator and also on the top part of the thermostat. So that's where the thermostat is. So I'm gonna clamp this part right here and clamp the other part when I get to the top, or if I can clamp it. So I'm gonna clamp both parts of this from right here. So once that's on, the next step is to put on your AC compressor. Put in the studs and put this bracket on, and then put this back on right here. So let's finish the clamps right there. Sorry for the noise in the background, but that's how my job go. So I have the clamps secure already. One at the top, one down here at the bottom, right there. So you guys know this is tight because I don't even have my watch on, so you know it's a really tight spot. So now is to put up the AC compressor. The same way you take it out, you want to put it up the same way. You want to put the studs in the AC compressor while you're putting it up. All right. So when I say put the studs in the AC compressor, this is what I mean. The AC compressor goes on the car like this, and you put the studs at the top right here and put it up with the studs. All right. The AC compressor is up. We just got to catch the screw and the studs. I know you can see the studs back there. Just gotta line. So once we line up these two holes, one right here, one right here, the once I line up those two holes and catch the bolt in it, the hole with the studs gonna line up automatically. So you don't have to worry about catching the studs right now. The studs is really long, so the studs won't come out. So you can just focus on these two 13mm bolt right there. All right. So guys, I catch up everything. I plugged up the AC compressor pressure switch and the power for the clutch also. So, and I catch up the bolts, as you can see, and this right here, the AC line, I catch them onto the compressor. And the next step is to put on the belt. So the same way how you remove the belt, you release the tension, you want to put the belt on the same way. Alright, so I'm done here, so I'm gonna let that belt hang off right there and make sure the belt is on the water pump over here and also on the compressor under here. So the only part the belt's not gonna be on is on the crankshaft pulley, and when I release the tensioner, I'm gonna slide it over the pulley. So you're just gonna reverse the step of taking the belt off to put it on. All right, so you want to go ahead and double check your work from underneath. As you can see, the belt right here, I installed the belt, install this right here. These are tightened up, so I need to go up top. The AC compressor is plugged in, and I check the space between the belt and the hose. There's a lot of space, as we all see that that it was a bike compressor that caused the belt to leak. Alright, so let's go on the top of the vehicle, lower the vehicle and work at top. I tighten up the filter some more, and then I'm gonna have the guys clean the engine, and that's it. Alright guys, so if you at the top of the vehicle, we at the top of the vehicle now, so now we can tighten the AC line on the compressor, because we put it on from underneath and catch the bolt, but we didn't tighten it up because the space was limited down there. So I come up top, and now I can push this back like this, and I get down in there. You can also go ahead and put on your brake, your tube from your intake, and not from the intake, from the intercooler. So this tube run from the intercooler to the turbo, so you can go ahead and put that on right there. So let's do that, and then I'll get back to the video, get back to you guys. As you can see, everything's looking good so far. This is the only thing we have left to put on and tighten the bracket. Not the bracket, I already catch the bracket. Tighten up the AC line. So guys, this is the reason why I take this off from this side, and I didn't go ahead and remove the clamp from right here, because you can just simply go ahead and push it on like this. So you just want to squeeze these back a little bit and push on the clamp. All right, push on this fitting right here for the intercooler. So guys, if you see, it's now on. This goes on real easy. This one, you clip this on right here, clip this right here, So that's that so far. As you see, everything looking good. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and put on this right here. So get this to go down here. That lock into place, and that goes right there. So once that's on, the next step is to put this back in here also. And tighten it down, alright? So yeah guys, this right here, make sure your hose run out here like this and not behind here like how I first had it. So once it run like this, you screw that in, your T25 torque screw. Everything looking good so far. Now it's time to put on this piece right here. So we're gonna put it on like this, put this over the top. So, and this piece gonna go like this. So like you see, everything looking good so far. These I can just put this right here, put this right here. Same thing for the other side over here. Put that right there. And put this right here. So once that and that is there, the next step is to, and also we're gonna put this right here. This is the wrong bolt. This is the right bolt. That's what it looked like. So what I want to do is catch all the bolts here that I take out from there, and then I also can start catching this one also right here with the radiator. So I'm going to catch up all these bolts first and get back to you on the video, because I don't want to make this video too long for you guys. So I'm trying to short the video and keep the most important step in the video. So this would go like this once I tighten these two up, and these are the airbag for the airbag impact sensor. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, help me grow. All right, so yeah, we at another step. So we're gonna put this on right here, put this on right here. So I tighten all these screws right here, and I also install the radiator mount, upper mount or bracket, whichever one you call it. If you want to call it a mount, you call it a mount. If you want to call it a bracket, you call it a bracket. So we install that. This install. Remember to install your grounds, because if you don't install your grounds, you can cause some problem or throw some codes for grounds. So the next step is to put on this metal piece that we took from here right here, and you just same way you take it out, you pull back the bumper like this and install it the same way we're going to pull back the bumper and install it. Alright, so let's do that. Alright guys, so one important note when putting these in, you have these tabs that hang down right there. They should fall right into here on both sides. So if you're trying to put it in and it feels like it don't want to go in, these, you gotta make sure these line up like that. Alright, and on this side you make sure it line up too, and the hole will line up just like that. Alright guys, so let me do that and come back to you guys. Alright, so this is what it looked like when it just sit down in there. No bolts go onto it yet. Make sure you can do this. Make sure this is not on top of this. So install the first bolt. So that's installed properly, and we're gonna go ahead and tighten them down. Make sure we don't miss anything. This one from here. Alright. Alright guys, so the next step is to put this piece on, which I already did. That's tightened up. You want to come over here. Once you get your bumper back together like that, and your fender, you want to get this piece, push it in. So I'm just going to show you this side, because the left side and the right side is the same procedure. So that's how it look like when it's in there, and lock it in like this. And then we're going to run the 10mm through there. So take your time, don't rush this part, because it will fall, and then you gotta go down in the fender to take the bolt out. Get your 10mm and tighten it up. Make sure your bumper is flush, and then you can go ahead and run it in some more. So once that is done, we can go ahead and add some coolant in here. And we can also add your negative cable, tighten it up, 10mm. So I'm gonna add coolant, I'm gonna tighten this up. Put this back on. Alright guys, so let's jump the car, make sure the car runs. Because the battery is sort of dead, so make sure you have coolant in the car. Let's get inside and crank the car up. So the car is running, so I'm just gonna let the car run, let the coolant circulate in the engine. So it takes around a gallon of a coolant. So far that's 1 gallon of the coolant. So let's let that run and take out all the bubbles that's in the system, because you can see the bubbles coming out right here. So let me take out all those stuff. Double check your work, make sure everything is good. Everything is good so far. And we're gonna connect the AC and vacuum the line. So let's go ahead and vacuum the line on it. So the eyesight is here, the other side is there, and the car is running. It's spreading the bubbles, the air out the system. So that's good. Alright guys, so we have the AC running, and also we check for leak, make sure nothing is leaking underneath the car. And up here you can see the coolant level went down. So what I'm gonna do is let the car cool off, and then I can top it up some and lever it off. Apart from that, everything is good. So go in the car and feel the AC. And the AC is nice and cold on the inside. I don't know how to, you guys gonna know it's cold for real, but you just gotta take my words for it. The AC is cold and it is good. So let me see. So that's it guys, that's it for this video. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up wash the engine, give it to the other guys, let them wash give it to the detailers, let them wash the engine, and that's it guys. Please go ahead, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. I will leave the link in the description for the parts if I can find it. If I can't find it, you guys probably have to go to the dealer or on eBay or something like that. Alright guys, thank you for your love and support. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, help me help you. And I got my corona test back, my corona result. I got the test back and I'm COVID free, so that's a good thing. I'm back at work now. Thank you guys, peace out.